the battle against childhood obesity, physical activity also plays a key role. That can mean getting out of the house with the kids to run, ride bikes, and play games. So it's important to have healthy and safe places for people to live, learn, work, and play. Claudia Solis-Acala takes us to a local elementary school, increasing opportunities for physical activity just by opening up the gates.
Fresno families in the John Burroughs Elementary School neighborhood had no safe place to go for physical activity for quite some time.
We used to walk around the school. When the gates were closed, we just walk around in circles and sometimes stay home because we don't have a place to go.
With no green space or backyard at home, Gabriela Martinez and a group of other parents spearheaded a movement to get those gates open. As a result of those efforts, local children now have a safe place to be physically active, which is essential to their health. Obesity rates have skyrocketed. According to the latest statistics from the California Center for Public Health Advocacy, 28% of the children in our state are obese or overweight. Here in the San Joaquin Valley, 30% of the 5th, 7th, and 9th graders were overweight in Fresno County in 2004. In Madera County, the number was 33%, and in Tulare County, 31%.
It's a priority that the community has had, given the rise in obesity, given the chronic conditions that we're seeing in a lot of our low-income communities. We're seeing a high incidence of diabetes and other related chronic conditions, so families do want to see their children healthy.
Reina Villalobos helps to mobilize parents to advocate for changes they feel are needed in their community, and this includes the Joint Use Pilot Program at Burroughs Elementary. It's an alliance between the community and the Fresno Unified School District, which ensures a safe place for kids to play in the evenings and on weekends.
Oftentimes you see children playing out in the streets, and a lot of the cars drive by too fast, and it's really not safe. But schools do provide that safe environment, and we need more safe environments for children, especially here in Southeast Fresno.
Burroughs Elementary School principal Carlos Castillo grew up in this neighborhood. He knows all too well the barriers that families can face in accessing a place to be active.
Most schools in Fresno Unified lock the gates when they're not in use by the students during the day, and so and pretty much the reason that they wanted to access them was because the closest park is about 2 miles away, which is Mosqueda Center, and so there really was no place for them to go.
Opportunities for physical activity is one of the core areas addressed by the Central California Regional Obesity Prevention Program, or CROPP. It's a partnership between public health departments and community-based organizations in all of the 8 San Joaquin Valley counties.
When you consider obesity, there are a lot of challenges in the San Joaquin Valley, in particular for poor people who don't have a lot of resources to gain access to the healthy food and to have opportunities for physical activity. And that's what we really try to address.
An additional core function of CROPP is to build leaders in the community so residents can become advocates for change in their own neighborhood.
How can I take my kids to a safe place, and then when we don't have no parks, so that's what I get involved in. Then it's very interesting to help in my community because it's not for just myself and my family. I'm helping the community.
Every other week, a parent advisory committee meets to discuss its efforts in the community. This also includes rotating the keys to the gate between parents.
The Parent Advisory Committee is the resource. It's the go-to sort of body where people can come and get resources or get information. And they also serve as a liaison between the community and the school district.
The Joint Use Program is the first of its kind for Fresno Unified, and it is getting noticed. Parent groups from throughout the district have shown interest in starting a program of their own.
And bottom line is, this is not just a situation that's unique to Burroughs. It's a situation all over Fresno, the city of Fresno, because we're in such an urban area, and because sports are being promoted more in schools and promoted more in society. Of course, we want people to go out and play. We see so many campaigns out there, but do we have a place for them to play? And so one of the best resources we have are existing resources, which are the schools.
I'm Claudia Solis-Alcala for 0 to 5 in 30 minutes.
Thanks, Claudia. And for more information about the Central California Regional Obesity Prevention Program and how you can make a difference in your own community, call 559-228-2140. To access them online, we have a link. Just go to valleypbs.org and click on 0 to 5 in 30 minutes.
This program funded in part by First 5 Fresno County. At First 5, we focus on the first 5 years of life. We fund programs and services that better the lives of children in Fresno County.
Additional funding from First 5 Tulare County. Changing lives and building futures. Because it's all about the kids.